Thank you Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. They're having their best sale of the year right now. More on that later. Initially, we planned on being outside this week to complete forming up around the foundation, but after finishing the interior front half of the house, we were re-inspired to do the same on the back half. And by tweaking our insurance policy, we have bought ourselves some time on finishing the foundation, which has been a huge relief.
Crack in the mirror, split her vanity. Her voice grows, echoes, tells us she's a Jane Doe, so usual and ordinary.
We have temporarily turned our attention back to the bathroom. The funny thing about this bathroom is it was the very first room in the house that we began finishing, but it's looking like it will be the last to actually get completed. We have already gone through the framing, the insulating, green board, and sloping the shower floor. Where we last left off in here, we had almost everything done, including the tile and installing a toilet. So we are going to attempt again to finish what we started.
There you go. See? They're saying that older vanities and older homes average in height from 30 inches to 32 inches, and for modern homes, 36 inches tall. I gotta look at that with the faucet and the angled wall.
Okay, so we'll measure it in there.
Yeah.
Say no to you if I could.
Cold.
Too cold.
It's 35. It's cold here for us. She's dying. I'm not. I'm okay. I'll live. I'll survive. I'm used to this, you know?
Oh, you're so tough, Josh.
And I couldn't find the words to say the feeling.
Today, Josh is going to work his magic to turn this pile of wood into a vanity.
Yes, I am. So, we had a dilemma, I should say. We were actually looking at Lowe's, Home Depot, all the big box stores for a vanity, and we could not figure out what we liked or wanted. They didn't have what we wanted.
No, it all seemed kind of like not very well made. None of the colors really suited us.
No. So this entire house is custom, so we might as well custom build our own, right? Is that the case?
I guess so.
So we're gonna try a shot at making our own vanity, see how it works.
I have complete faith in you, Josh.
So do I. So I looked at a bunch of, I saw how they were built. So we're gonna take a hand doing it. It should be okay. It should work.
Worst case scenario, it looks terrible and we end up back at the box stores buying one of theirs.
It's not gonna happen. How deep's this guy? drawer's gonna be right here. It's gonna be the second drawer. When you close the drawer, it's gonna come up and close against this and be pretty much flush with the face of this right here. You have a drawer face, another drawer face right there. And this right here is gonna be an open area. We're gonna have slats going down that way. So that's what the front of this vanity is gonna look like. Got the vanity base built. We pre-drilled everything so the wood wouldn't split. You can see right here, I'm actually gonna cut 45s right through here, and it's gonna go against that. And it's gonna screw into here and nail into here and here also to give some, pretty much some like shear strength and everything, so no twist and everything. Because if you look at it right now, it's together, but it's only screws, and it'll twist just a little bit. So if I put these 45s in here and connect everything, top and bottom around the entire thing, all that twisting and everything should stop and everything should be pretty solid.
And here we go again. Being that we live out in the middle of nowhere without neighbors close by, home security has always been a concern of ours. But getting locked into a contract with a home security company has been a major turnoff for us. Enter Simply Safe, and now we have the best of both worlds. Simply Safe is an easy-to-use, customizable home security system. They provide us with reliable home security around the clock for 50 cents a day with no contract.
And it's incredibly easy to install.
For us, right now is the perfect time to jump into home security, especially considering that there is almost always a rise in break-ins during the holidays. In under an hour, we had everything installed.
Simply Safe.
From the small, sleek sensors on our windows, the motion sensor that guards the entire room, sensors on doors,
Entry sensor detected. Now choose a name.
and the HD cameras. Their upgraded system has devices that are now half the size as before and reach nearly double the range with 5 times faster speed. Being that we are so far out, traveling to town becomes a whole day ordeal for us. Knowing that Simply Safe is monitoring our home while we're gone, and that the monitoring center will call the police if it's alerted to anything, gives us peace of mind.
We are set up, we're good.
Check out Simply Safe's holiday sale at simplysafe.com/WWOG and get 30% off their award-winning in-home security system that keeps your home safe around the clock, plus a free HD camera. It's reliable, easy to use, and there's no contracts. So thank you, Simply Safe, for helping to keep our home safe and also for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the build.
I taught her all those moves.
Are you Iron Man?
Nasty hug.
It looks good.
I hope if you don't like it, I'll tear it down and do it again.
I love it. It looks good. Now you need Daddy to make you a step stool.
Yeah.
You want a step stool?
Yeah.
To wash your hands? We should, shouldn't we?
You want to snuggle mommy by the fire all night?
Yeah.
Yes! We went ahead and set the countertop on this morning so that Josh could make some measurements to build the drawers and see exactly how they're going to work. We knew that we were going to have to cut around this in order for the drawer to fit, because this is going to be one solid drawer right here, and below it is going to be another solid drawer. So we could do just like a faux drawer right here, but we don't want to do that because we do have some space that we could utilize to store things on both this side of the sink and the other side of the sink. So he's trying to draw up plans for exactly how he wants to make this work, and then we're going to start finishing the vanity. We spent the majority of this morning debating whether we are going to stain it or paint it. We were even discussing, I mean, we've been discussing this for days. We haven't really known what we're gonna do, but looks like we made a decision, and now the only issue that we have is I'm not sold on the countertop. Don't tell Josh.
Unfortunate. You know what it is, right?
What?
This entire thing is not stone.
See, I knew that it doesn't look real. It doesn't look natural.
You can see all the joints.
I told you.
It's a very, very thin layer of marble on top, some composite of whatever they have. But you can see the seams.
See, I don't
See the
like
seam
that.
here? All the way across? If you look inside of here also, you see the seam coming across? I didn't know I did this. You see the seam right there, the 90s around? There's a seam here.
I
You see
see
where
it.
the seam comes down here. It goes all the way around. So it's all pieced together.
You know what that means, right? We're going to Northern Virginia to pick out countertops.
It means you have no sink then.
Not to be like picky or anything, but I'm a little bit picky just because we put so much work into the house. Like it's got to be right.
I definitely agree about that. Of what?
I love it.
So we just put the top on, the one we're not going to use, and I like the way it looks better.
Yeah.
Looks good. Maybe gives it more feeling, I guess.
It's boring when
Yeah,
it's
that's what it was.
just the wood in there and then you don't have the vanity top on. But once you put a top on there, it's all gonna work.
Correct. But I am saving that top. I'm not taking it back.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. We'll put that in the boys' bathroom when that portion of the house gets fixed up and done. Well, for now, we'll put that in the barn, and we're keeping it. Right?
That's his choice. I would return it. To
No.
be honest.
No.
It's crap. It's like boxed mac and cheese instead of like homemade mac and cheese. You know what I mean? Everybody wants homemade mac and cheese.
You were boxed mac and cheese when I met you. I gave you a little Italian. I said little too.
I mean,
Nice spaghetti,
you're
meatballs.
definitely right about, you're right about the little Italian.
Standing on the edge of fate, shovel glass shows a face that's tired. Driving on a dusty road, feeling every dream that's expired. I retrace every step I take, my God, I miss the signs of life. We had it all, but then we lost it. The outer trappings had a false sense.
Just so you guys know, I've never built a drawer before for a cabinet. This right here is gonna be the bottom of the drawer. I'm actually gonna take these right here, we're gonna glue in and nail everything in. So, take that off. That's not gonna stay there, obviously. Looks better, right?
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and glue them in and nail them in. And we're gonna box around it. The reason why this portion is open is because that's where the plumbing goes into the bottom of the sink. The top drawer is actually cut out wider because the sink sinks down, so it's gonna be, We don't want to make it a faux door because we still want some small space for odds and ends. So we're making everything drawers. We're just making them like that so we have extra space.
All the things we thought we wanted, we've let them go and found that it just feels good to be alive. It feels so good to be alive. Built a kingdom from the dirt.
Over the past several years, I've watched Josh go from only ever having built a chicken coop to building a home for our family and now building furniture. We have grown as a couple and individually in ways we never imagined. Who would have thought 7 years ago at our old property when we were pulling out old logs by hand and milling them into lumber for a coop that one day we would be here? That's roughly 2,500 days that have passed where small steps in the right direction have added up. I guess little by little, a little becomes a lot.
It just feels good to be alive. It feels so good to be alive. It feels so good to be alive.
Do you have to have your best friend with you at all times?
He's my partner in crime. Right, Chucky? Look at him looking at you with those judging eyes, Josh. Judging your cabinetry work.
See that?
I'm just a little curious about this corner right here. I think you could sand it a little more. Is that better, boss?
It'll do. Doing a mighty fine job, by the way, holding that light. Typically, when she holds light, guys, when she talks, she'll go like this. If she looks up, she'll go like this.
That's not true.
That's fact.
I'm gonna try to contribute where I can, Josh.
I
you
get
know?
it. So it turned out better than I thought it was going to do. It still needs the handles.
You did amazing. I'm proud of you.
You doubted me the entire
No, I
time.
didn't. You know what? I don't think that the mac and cheese countertops look that bad after
So does that
all.
mean we're keeping it?
I don't know yet. I'll think about it, Josh.
If we keep it, it goes in. If we don't, we'll take it for the boys' room. No big deal.